Good evening, guys. It's Balak. Today, part 2 of a video. Well, not part 2, but a second video in one day. That's a first, huh? We're here to talk about the AMX 30B. This is going to be a 3-part series where we're talking about the classic French tank bundle. You get 15 Brangante Panther crates, and then you get full equipment, legendary camo, charm or emblem, and 3 good tanks. The AMX 30B, which we are featuring today, and then the AMX 30 prototype, and then the AMX CDC, which will be featured in the near future video. But this is the star of the show today. Let's go over the specs. Hit points are about average 1961. Turret is 120, but in real life it's more like 350 to 400 actually. Hull is about average 55 with sharp angles. We'll go more in detail later. Nice view range, average sealment, sub average or like below par damage per minute. The way I have it spec'd out, I'm running calibrated shells just to get those extra pens in. So 7.4 second reload, okay penetration with calibrated shells. Average damage for tier 10, fair aim time, good dispersion, gun depression is excellent, 20 degrees up, 10 degrees down. Top speed 65, average speed's 41, heart weight's 24 almost. The weight, only a 34-ton vehicle, that's interesting, it's pretty light. Train crossing capacity is nice. This tank over here, the hull, how sharp it's angled, 155 is actually auto bounce zone right here to anything below a 120 millimeter. Your 130s and your 152s and your Death Stars and your Jaegeroos will auto pen, no problem, even with regular shells. Now the turret over here is like 280 to 350. Same thing over here. This plate is just cosmetics. The manlet, such a thick manlet, actually adds top of the 120 like another 300 millimeters, so it's around 400 millimeters. But as you can see, it has a big tumor on top of the head, a giant cupola. I don't know why they made this cupola so big, but in real life or in the game, the cupola only is as big as over here. That doesn't count, but over here. Either way, it's pretty big. Anyways, let's go look at some replays. We're gonna feature 3 replays today. First replay. Tell my team I'm going right. You know, they don't listen. They go left. So like I was in a mini losing streak actually. And I didn't want to have another shit team. I'm like, team, what the heck? Yep. And they're like, okay. And I'm like, my guy in platoon, this guy says no. And I kind of raged. I told them they're going town, but they didn't believe me, so they actually went dunes. So I'm gonna let my guys stay here, but I'm gonna fall back. I'm gonna play a little more conservative because I don't have armor to spare, you know? I spot all of them. I'm just gonna start heading back. Nice mobility. It's like a French Leopard in a way. Very nice mobility. Now we're just about to start farming in our damage. The pen's okay. I had to use heat to pen a Jake Tiger at that range, but that's to be expected. The accuracy of the gun's okay, but it's not on a Leo or T62A, so I think in the near future, Wargaming should give them a slight buff into the gun handling. Maybe 0.27 dispersion without any of those modules or provisions, and then aim time around 2.6, 2.9 seconds would be nice. We're just holding the line over here. We're second line because in real life, this tank could be a second line tank. We're just gonna back below because we were spotted and starting to take shots. I'm telling my guy to focus the Jake Tiger. He is the highest DPM on the enemy team. Right now we're just seeing what we can shoot here, trying to get whatever we can. That was more the player, aka me, taking the time to aim in and look at the shot instead of the tank. Same thing here. The damage is very, in my opinion, my favorite damage per shell is 350 per tank. Very nice number. Basically like a 400 alpha on the low rolls 24/7. You know? Heat. I like the heat shell very much. It's a good shell for what it is. I think it should have a little more pen, like 310 without calibrated shells, so it could be around 335, 340. Now I noticed we were late game, so I start pushing in the grill. That's the turret that I was talking about. I shot in the mainland. That was the first game. Second game, we're going to be looking at let's go with over here. I'm gonna fast forward a little bit to save time in the video. Somehow I get spotted behind the wall, which made no sense. But whatever, right? Well, that's the gun fully aiming in. So the gun just needs to be a little more sniper because this is a snappy tank, not such a snappy gun, to be honest. And I see that the whole team went right and they had minimal resistance, and then that means the whole team are likely against my side. And to be honest, an M46 Patton that was on my side against an I7, that tier 10 medium, would not have been a fair fight. The M46 is the worst tank tier for tier, right? So I just ran away, not ran away, but strategically relocated, right? Now I'm just gonna start getting shots in the AMX 120. That tank was one of my favorite tanks. I had over 80 barrels, the grinding 5x boosters for the 50B, over 65% win rate, over 3k average damage. Very nice clipper. That's the ghost shells that Wargaming needs to fix, or just shit dispersion for the tank. Now this is 5120. He's trying to focus me out. But we'll take a couple shots from him. But we're gonna, the angle that we're sitting at, you can barely look up. See, 427, that's like a 400 alpha gun. That's what's so nice about 350. That's the sweet spot for any medium or light tank, to be honest. Maybe in some heavies. Nice max roll on the IS-7. This I-7 will try to take shots too. But I'm one shot against him, so I'm just gonna stay put until later where I'll have an opportunity to go for an opening. I see the VK is moving on the I-7, so I'll go do a crossfire. Unfortunately no pen, but that's alright. one good thing about this tank is the on-movement firing, especially the dispersion. It's showing right now. Then we do another shot on the I-7, but like I said, the pen is not the best, and the I-7 is troll armor. That was team carry, but to be honest, we all played fairly well together. Then our last game is gonna be Dubai. That was a late spawn. I'm just gonna fast forward a little bit. There's an object speed. Fair shot into it. We're just gonna hold the line. I'm telling my guy we're on comm, say, hey, don't YOLO rush too hard. We're just gonna hold the line here. He said, no, I got this. There's diggers looking. I'm like, alright, I'll just do what I can do to help you, I guess. This guy's confused. He doesn't know how to shoot. I almost lost like 600 to 700. That's right. Now we're just trying to push the ridge. You can see that they're shooting on my cupola, that giant weak spot. I wish they would do a rework on the cupola like they did with the T110E5 a long time ago. This would be a lot more competitive tank than like the Leopard or T62 or even the Pagettos and the TVPs. This is a fun tank to play, but I wouldn't use it in competitive, to be honest. I'd be using a T62 or T22. Maybe even Leopard. But now we're just gonna work around the team. Try not to lose too much health. We're less than half health. I heard I have an Astro headset on, so I heard the VK72 take a shot. And I know that guy's reload can be anywhere between 15 to 20 seconds depending on crew and modules. So I will be trading a couple shots then. Now that's what's nice about the plate. With that angle, the sharp angle plus the angle that he was facing me in, that was an auto ricochet. Nice. This guy doesn't know how to pen. He put 7. This is the one that cost me almost 700 hit points. But it is what it is. We're just gonna move in. Try and get a nice shot. Sitting at 3.3k damage, 640 blocked. Like I said, this thing's an okay tank, but I wouldn't say it's bad. No. 3.5k damage. Max roll for basically 4k damage. And then again, this the 57 and the MVO screwed me over. Trying to get damage in. And nope. 1100 blocked, 4k damage basically speaking. I'll take that any day of the week. Long story short, would I get the bundle? If I were looking to get a bundle with things I never had before, 25,000 gold is a fair penny to pay. But to be honest, 25,000 gold is equivalent to $100, give or take. And $100 you're getting this tank, and you're getting this tank, and those two together are worth it. The AMX CDC is whatever. Next time we will be featuring the AMX 30 prototype. Final thoughts? How I rate the tank? I rate the tank fair at 6.75 out of 10. Very nice mobility. Armor could be troll against most tanks, but the gun is Achilles heel of the tank. Anyways guys, don't forget to hit the like button, sub, and share the video. This has been Balak, and have a nice night. Balak out.